First and most important, Sophie, before we get to what's going on, where are you in relation to what we're seeing right now, the tear gas and the conflict? Are you in a safe place?
Yes, I am in a safe place just opposite the LegCo building in the central government area in Admiralty, but we can smell the whiffs of the tear gas that has been deployed by riot police that have pushed back protesters that were making their stand all day today outside the LegCo building. They had been able to gain entry to the building, but a pro-democracy lawmaker has told police that no protesters remain in the LegCo building. And as you can see, that crowd has certainly thinned as they're attempting to move away from that tear gas. I can actually still smell it and feel it a little bit in my eyes right now, David.
Yeah, well, be careful. I mean, if it gets worse, please get inside. So, but do I understand correctly that now they have ejected the protesters from the LegCo building?
I wouldn't characterize it as them having been ejected from the building, as after the police had announced on Facebook that they would be moving in to clear the protesters from the vicinity as well as the building and use any force necessary. We already saw protesters leaving the area of their own volition, with reports saying they intended to do so by midnight today. We did have reports of riot police entering the LegCo, but again, the pro-democracy lawmakers have told police that there are no protesters that remain in the LegCo building as of the moment.
Yeah, a very important clarification, Sophie. As far as we know, and you can never tell in a situation like that, the protesters left the building. They weren't specifically ejected. Give us a sense of the geography there as we're watching it, because it's looked like riot police push forward and they draw back. Are they establishing a perimeter around LegCo?
Yeah, earlier we heard that riot police had set up a perimeter around the area along Harcourt Road. We saw images on local TV of them brandishing shields. And if you could just make out in the distance under the overpass just in front of that LegCo building area, we do see some sort of perimeter also being set up in that immediate area. So there is now an emptier zone that was earlier filled to the brim, shoulder to shoulder, by protesters who, again, were making their stand here, attempting to gain entry to the LegCo building, having done so, but now leaving of their own volition.